Hello and welcome to your instructions for this first part of our creation stations for this week. We're going to be looking at I can color neatly and completely. And it's important to remember that we are focusing on learning the primary colors, so we're going to be working with those quite a bit. And you want to be able to find the color words so you can color in the right colors. Since you will be using either crayons or markers, I will show you how this works. So what you want to do is either match as best by color if you don't have a wrapper or you can't, or you're having trouble reading the fine print of the word. Just match as best the color with the color that's on this slide and see which ones you can find that are the closest to red, yellow, and blue, our primary colors. Another way is if you do have a wrapper and you're using a crayon, right here around the bottom of the crayon you'll find R-E-D, red. You can also, if you're having trouble understanding what those letters mean, you can match. You have a vocabulary sheet in your packet, and so you can look at the words on your crayons or markers and you can match them to the ones that are on there. Now this one is not a primary color, but it is a marker, and some of you might be working with markers. And so the same thing, you will find at the bottom of your marker, you will find the word for the color. And again, you can figure it out visually, or you can figure it out by actually looking at the words and using your guide. So what comes next, once you have found your colors, and if you're looking and matching to the same artwork composition, red, blue, black, and yellow by Mondrian, you might find these 5 colors. I've got red, yellow, and blue, my primary colors. I've also found gray because I thought I saw some gray spots. And I've also got black because it says it right in the title. Black is part of the colors. So you can use the colors just like in the artwork. If you look over to the artwork on the left, you'll see that the big square on Mondrian's artwork is red. So I can color neatly and completely, going one direction, filling the space and staying in that square with red. And that's what you would do if you wanted to match the colors exactly to what he did, and that would be recreating the artwork on your coloring sheet. That is one option. Option number 2 would be, once you're done coloring in one space, just pick a new color to color in the next space. So I'm almost done here. Going along my edge to make sure that's nice and filled in, no white spots, and it's neatly and completely filled in. So here on the artwork, this spot is yellow, but maybe I want to see if that one looks like what it looks like if that one were blue. So I don't have to stick to the colors that he used. I can get a little bit creative with which colors go where. But the most important thing is that you focus on coloring in neatly and completely. Go one direction as much as possible. If you have to go along in a different direction just to make sure your edges are nice and clean, you can do that way. And one more thing is to remember that white spaces are okay. If you look at Mondrian's artwork, he has a few white spaces. So leaving intentional white shapes is definitely okay. So if you don't get it all colored in, that's totally fine. Don't stress about it, and go ahead and plan on leaving some spaces white just to save you on time. I'll be looking forward to checking out your coloring when we're all done. And one more thing, when you're cleaning up, you want to remember to write your name on the line where it says name down here at the bottom, and you're going to need to remember how to clean up your area and get ready to move to the next station. So once you're done cleaning and you have used at least all 3 primary colors at least once on your coloring sheet, coloring neatly and completely, when it's time to rotate, you're going to take your materials that you got out from your go boxes, maybe it's your pencil, your crayons, your markers. You're going to put those back into your go box. Then you'll need to grab your packet with your iPad and your go box, and you're going to move everything over to the next station where you will be completing the next page. I hope you have some fun with this, and I can't wait to see your job coloring.